What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Alchemy Stars video, and for today, Tour Dog dropped the skill kit for the upcoming units, which is for the 5-star CL and 6-star new Alterleen. So let's take a look at this one. I'm kinda late to the party because I just got back home from work. And so this will be my first impressions on them. I've already read the kit when I was at work, but I will give you my impressions on this one. So Carleen is a fire converter. Yes, as expected, she is a converter. I would be surprised if she was a DPS. And fortunately, these two new units are converter. Imagine if both of them are another DPS. I know why Tour Dog releases these two units as a converter, because if they will be both of them will be a DPS, then the player base will riot. Why? Because we just got 5 new units. 5 or 6 or maybe 7, because we have Nina, we have the maid, and we have the Persona collaboration. I think all of them, yes, all of them are DPS. 7 units, all of them are DPS. So I guess it's time for Tour Dog to be releasing some form of support unit like the converter class. So here we are, we got Alterleen. I will call her, no, Alterleen. I will call her Alterleen. Alterleen is fire. No pun intended, guys. So, look at her stats. For a converter, she has an insane attack stat. A converter that tile converts, not something like Amimori, because Amimori is also considered a converter class, but Amimori has around 3.6k attack. But this one is pretty strong, pretty good. So, her active skill, Combust. A cooldown not applicable, so she does not have cooldown, but she is using some form of cooldown, which is the Smoldering Soul. As stated here, Smoldering Soul, as her active skill, depends on the number of Smoldering Souls. So consumes 2 Smoldering Souls to teleport to any tile within 16 tiles in a cross shape. Then converts the 2 tiles in front and behind the unit to red tiles and deals 150% damage to tiles along the way, and 1 tile in front. Gains 1 Smoldering Soul if an enemy is hit. Triggers up to 2 times in each round. Smoldering Soul, when entering battle, gains 2 points and gains 1 point at the start of every round, up to 6 points. Now, she retains her ability to teleport and then convert. But the amount of tiles that she can convert is only up to 2 tiles, 1 in front and 1 at the back. So if she teleports forward, the one in front and the one at the back will be converted into fire tile. If she moves to the left, the left part and the right part in between her will be converted into fire. That is what I'm understanding with her kit. But the teleport range for her teleport is only limited to a cross shape. Maximum range of cross. So you make a cross in the... It is not a global teleport, but it is still pretty nice, because Power really lacks some really good teleporter. The best teleporter the party must now is Smokey. So I believe people will start comparing Carleen to Smokey, but you can just have them both in the team, right? If I will for sure be getting a Carleen, and I will be putting them on the same team. Why? Because I am a waifu player, and waifu player does not care for the meta. So having them both is really good. And Smokey is also a meta unit. Maybe Alterleen will be a meta. Who knows? But take note, guys, that this is just my first impressions and nothing's are final yet. And sometimes when we see the units kit, they might be good on paper, but when you use them in actual combat, they might be trash or something, or vice versa. So moving on. Wait a minute. This regarding the Smoldering Soul, when entering battle gains 2 points. This is the probably her BT3. Because this one will give her preemptive strike. So when you, usually units like this one has that does not have a cooldown, their preemptive strike is tied to the points gain. And this one usually is tied to the BT3. This one might be the BT3, and my guess for the max BT is that gains one smoldering soul if an enemy is hit. This one is too good to be true if this one is not tied to a breakthrough or to a dupe. That's just me. That is just my bet, my guess. Wild guess. Moving on, her chain combo, no mercy. 4 chains, diamond shape, 9 chains, radial shape, 13 chains, radial shape again to a maximum range. The damage multiplier on her chain combo is not bad. It's pretty decent, guys. It's pretty good. 170% is pretty decent, especially for a converter class. And Carleen has an awesome 3.2k attack stat. Pretty good. This is pretty good. Her equipment skill, Serene Radiance. So Carleen Smoldering Soul's normal attacks deals additional defense ignoring damage equal to 30% of attack to enemies on red tiles. Depth ignoring damage is always welcome, especially for a non-DPS like Carleen. But it turns out that Carleen is a hybrid, a DPS tile converter that can teleport, which is already pretty bonkers if we are talking about role compression, because she can deal pretty decent damage, she can teleport, and she can tile convert. That sounds like a broken unit, right? But we still need to see to it in actual combat. We still need some testing, but judging by those abilities alone, Alterleen is really good. Alterleen is really fire. No pun intended again, guys. I am gonna be summoning for Alterleen because, as I've said earlier in my previous reaction to her preview art, she is a very much a waifu unit. And as a waifu player, I must have her. So moving on to the 5-star unit, which is a CL. I thought that she would be a welfare unit, since it's been a while since we've gotten an event that is not a collaboration. That we still have not gotten a welfare unit, but it is what it is. She's a summonable 5-star, and she is pretty good. Yeah, because converter. This banner is already worth it because the future units are both converter, and converter in the players' eyes and the players' community, they are something like a must-have, or you cannot have enough converter in your lineup because they are pretty much one of the core in team building. So CL is a Thunder Element Converter class with 2,330 attack, pretty low, but that is usually for support units. Her active skill, Solar Arrow Radiance, with a 2 rounds cooldown with preemptive strike. Converts the 5 nearest green tiles to yellow and leaves behind a Solar Arrow Mine. If the active skill was ready in the last round, increases the tile converting count by 1 in this round. So she is somewhat like a side grade Beverly, but she now converts the other tile which cannot be converted by either Beverly or Gronru. So she is pretty good. She can convert the green tiles, and this one converts the 5 nearest green tiles. This one might probably be tied to her breakthrough. Probably this is going to be 4 only, but I'm hoping that she will have innate preemptive strike just like Beverly. If that happens, she's just a side grade Beverly. So pretty nice, pretty good. And also this one, if the active skill was ready in the last round, increases the tile converting count by 1 in this round. This would be the BT2. This one is BT2. Then MBT is this one, the 5 additional tile convert. Just like Beverly. Beverly's active skill. So, her chain combo, Drill Head Burst, 130% damage, and then, what is this? something like a sniper chain. That is what I'm getting from her chain combo and her equipment skill, Solar Arrow Domain. Whenever a chain combo hits the target, it leaves a solar arrow mine on a random tile within one surrounding cluster that disappears after triggering and exploding when an enemy passes it or when the round ends, dealing depth ignoring damage equal to 30% of Shield's attack to 5 tiles in a cross shape. So both new units have defense ignoring damage, but you cannot expect that much damage from Shield because her attack is not that high compared to Alterleen. But her utility is good because she is a converter. I just hope that Tour Dog will raise the probability of getting a featured 5-star in the banner because the rates for the featured 5-star is really low, really abysmal. I hope that I can get her also while trying for Alterleen. But as I've said, both of them are really good. Both of them are converters, so they are pretty much a pretty good unit. But we still need to see them in actual combat. Anyway guys, that's it for me for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace!